Hello there, I am Ayo Emmanuel Ojo, and here is your Wells Television Daily News Update for today, the 10th of November, 2025.
The federal government has confirmed that over 700 individuals have been convicted and jailed on terrorism-related charges against Nigeria, reflecting intensified efforts to tackle violent extremism and insurgency in the country. The figure was disclosed by the National Counter-Terrorism Centre, highlighting the role of special court in prosecuting high insurgency suspects. The government noted that convictions spanned various states affected by Boko Haram, ISWAP, and other terrorist groups, signaling a commitment to dismantle extremist networks. Authorities emphasized that these measures are aimed at restoring security and curbing the spread of terrorism nationwide. The Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASU) has blamed Nigeria's ongoing education crisis on the federal government's neglect of the higher education sector, citing inadequate funding, dilapidated infrastructure, unpaid salaries, and unresolved policy dispute. The president of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, Professor Chris Powona, who spoke during the Toyin Falola interviews yesterday in a virtual conversation titled "A Conversation with the ASU President," said the difference of key government officials towards the education sector has made it difficult to achieve sustainable reforms. ASU stressed that the lack of sustained investment in universities has led to frequent strikes, stalled academic calendar, and a decline in teaching quality, warning that unless urgent action is taken, the situation could worsen. The union emphasized that education is crucial for national development and called for meaningful engagement with stakeholders to resolve the crisis. Following the directive of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Hajj fare, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria has announced a substantial downward review of the Hajj fare for the 2026 pilgrimage, offering significant financial relief to prospective Nigerian pilgrims across all operational zones. The revised figure received by the Commission, which operates under the presidency, shows a reduction up to 792,943 naira 83 kobo from the initial 2025 Hajj fare, depending on the pilgrim's departure zone. NACON also set the 5th of December 2025 as the payment deadline for intending pilgrims, stressing that failure to pay within the period will result in losing the allocated slot. The Commission cited negotiations with Saudi services providers and directives from the presidency as key factors behind the fare reductions. Troops from the Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Handikai in Borno State have successfully rescued 86 hostages, men, women, and children from a militant camp near Dutse-Kura after intercepting an ambush by Boko Haram ISWAP fighters along the Buratai-Kumaya Road. The Media Information Officer of the Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Handikai, Lieutenant Colonel Sani Uba, confirmed this in a statement. In a follow-up operations, 29 individuals suspected of supplying logistics to insurgents, including fuel, food, and medical supplies, were arrested en route to Chilaria, and troops recovered weapons, vehicles, and other logistic assets. The military sources said the militant camp was destroyed and insurgents fled in disarray, and that the operation was conducted with no casualties among Nigerian troops. A typhoon which struck the northeast coast of the Philippines yesterday evening has left entire villages submerged and scores of towns without power as cleanup began today. At least 2 people have been confirmed dead and more than 1 million evacuated as the storm impacted provinces from Cagayan in the north to the Catanduanes in the south. Wind-driven floods and landslide caused rivers to burst their banks. One flash flood in Apayao province caused the Chico River to overflow, forcing residents into rooftops as water rose. The government has mobilized rescue and relief efforts as the storms move towards Taiwan, with officials warning that the impact could intensify as the system heads northeast. Aston Villa forward Morgan Rogers has signed a new 6-year contract that will keep him at the club until 2031. The 23-year-old, who joined Villa from Middlesbrough in February 2025 for a fee of up to £15 million, has quickly become a vital part of the Unai Emery squad. And since his arrival, Rogers has made 86 appearances in all competition, scoring 18 goals and providing 20 assists, earning him the PFA Young Player of the Season award for 2024-2025. The England international has featured in every game this campaign, contributing 1 goal and 3 assists. His contract extension follows a recent new deal for teammate Matty Cash and captain John McGinn as Villa continues to secure their score players for the long term.
Thank you so much for watching Wales Television Daily News Update for today. Do like us on our Facebook page at Wales Television. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Wales Television. Thank you for watching. God bless you.